The Nets come in 2.5 behind the Bulls in the East, and Brooklyn has been inconsistent. Kyrie Irving only playing road games, James Harden occasionally appearing disinterested. And the bottom line is the Nets are 0-8 this year against teams that currently have a winning percentage of .600 or better. That is the worst such record in the NBA. And those games haven't been close. Brooklyn outscored by more than 14 points a night in those contests. And so, Michael Wilbon, to paraphrase the late, great Dennis Green, are the Brooklyn Nets who we thought they were?
Greeny, not at all. 0-8 against any group of teams in the NBA for the Brooklyn Nets is, I mean, that's beyond substandard. I think there's, 4-6 in their last 10?
Yes.
That's no good at all. And they've been getting blown out of some of these games at home. I don't understand the home road disparity at all. But even if you just sort of put that aside, the way they're playing, there seems to be some sort of malaise. And I'm sure my esteemed colleagues will lead us into what that is. But no, this is not what we expect. We expected them to dominate the league.
And why aren't they, Jalen?
The first thing is James Harden has been pedestrian this year. He looks disinterested in a lot of cases. He is coming back from a hamstring injury that he had in the playoffs last year. But there's a bigger undercurrent for me, is that this Nets thing isn't forever. KD's the only one signed long-term. James Harden can opt out after this year, and Kyrie's not under contract after this year. So it's extremely important for them to have a level of sense of urgency. They haven't played with it, and it showed.
What do you think, JJ?
This is year 3 of this version of the Nets. Kenny Atkinson, who helped build the culture, gets fired 62 games in, doesn't even get a chance to coach Kevin Durant. All right, last year, James hurts his hamstring towards the end of the season. Kyrie gets hurt in the playoffs. They're a toenail away from the Eastern Conference Finals. This year, Kyrie has played 2 games, and we've all said it. James Harden looks out of shape and out of sorts at times. We haven't seen the best version of these 3 players. And on top of that, when you build a roster that is this top-heavy, it's very difficult to fill out the rest of the roster, and we're seeing that right now.
And again, we will see them in our late game tonight, and Kyrie will play. But here's what I keep going back to. For that brief sliver of a moment when they did have all those guys healthy, they obliterated the eventual champion Milwaukee Bucks in Game 2 of that series and would easily have won it, and probably were on their way to winning a championship last year when they were together. Can they recapture that this year?
I think they can, even with Kyrie as a part-time player. But here's the problem, and JJ will appreciate this. When you try to outscore teams, when I watch the Nets play, it looks like a team that writes 120, 125 on the board and say, if we get to that number, we're going to win. But the problem is when you allow the opponent to continue to score, they get confident against you. And then some bizarre losses, as you mentioned, like to lose 5 in a row, when you have Kevin Durant in the lineup, the way Steph went there and was dominating and getting MVP chance. And so for this Nets team, the time is now to show a sense of urgency. They're still my pick to win the Eastern Conference.
You did say defensively you were worried on night one.
Interior defense. They just don't have the physicality to go against players like that.
So they're still your pick.
I was just going to say, I disagree with Jalen on one point, and that's just I don't think they can win the East if Kyrie is a part-time player in the playoffs. And to your point about defense, look, they've been in the top 10 in defense for most of this season. They've been in the bottom 5 in defensive rebounding for most of the season. So the interior is huge for them. They're missing that interior piece, and they're missing that bigger 3-and-D wing type player like a Jay Crowder, like a PJ Tucker.
I'm going to take the field.
But how about if so you're taking the field versus the Nets in the Eastern Conference?
And I know these things don't last forever. Look, every team goes through a slump. We're approaching what I think these guys would agree are the dog days of the season. You're too far from the All-Star game. You're like, okay, just get me to this point. But what I'm seeing now, man, I haven't seen them be great for a stretch. Great. I mean, put their foot on people. Where is
It's hard to be great when you can't get stops, and you can't get rebounds, and you can't defend the interior.
And you can't get rhythm. I mean, when you got a Kyrie Irving, he's played 2 games. We're in the dog days, and he's played 2 games so far. We'll see him in his 3rd tonight.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.